Okay, let's talk about financial literacy. I know, it can sound a little dry, maybe even a bit intimidating. But what if I told you it's the single most important tool you have? Seriously, because understanding your money isn't just some chore. It's the key, the actual key to building the exact life you want.
And this quote, it just nails it. This whole thing isn't about some expert telling you what to do. It's about you. It's about you gaining control, that feeling of empowerment, of being able to steer your own life in exactly the direction you want it to go.
All right, so if you're in the driver's seat, the first question is pretty obvious, right? Where do you actually want to go?
What are those big destinations you're dreaming about? I mean, really think about it. Is it that feeling of freedom when you finally buy your own car? Or maybe it's getting through college without this mountain of debt weighing you down. Or maybe it's just, moving out and standing on your own 2 feet. Every single one of these huge life goals, they're directly connected to the small money choices you start making today.
Before you can win any game, you have to learn the rules. It's just how it works. And money is exactly the same. You got to learn the language to play the game well. So let's get into the basics.
So, here's one of the biggest challenges for all of us today. We barely even see our money. It's just a number on an app, a tap of a card, a click online. And because it feels less real than handing over physical cash, it is so much easier to overspend without even thinking about it.
Which brings us to probably the most powerful tool for taking back control, really truly understanding the difference between your needs and your wants. Now, this isn't about depriving yourself or never having fun again, not at all. It's just about having clarity. Once you can separate what's absolutely essential from what's just nice to have, you can start making conscious choices about where your money will actually make the biggest difference.
And that, of course, leads us to budgeting. But forget complicated spreadsheets. It can be this simple. First, you just figure out what you have coming in. Then you cover your needs, the essentials. But here's the absolute game changer. Step 3, pay yourself next. Before you spend on any of the wants, you move money into savings for those big goals we talked about. By doing that, you're always investing in your future. And then, whatever's left, that's for fun. That's your wants money, and you can spend it completely guilt-free.
So, knowing the rules is one thing. That's the practical side. But to really win with money, you need the right mindset. Honestly, how you think about money is just as important as the math. And this concept right here, this is your financial superpower. Seriously, deferred gratification. It sounds fancy, but all it means is being able to say no to something small you want right now so that you can give a massive yes to something huge you want later. It's not about sacrifice. It's a strategic choice. You're choosing the future you over the right now you.
And the payoff for mastering this one skill? Oh, it's enormous. We're not just talking about having a bigger bank account. We're talking about less stress. We're talking about that amazing feeling of being secure and confident in your life. When you build this habit, you're building a foundation for real independence, and that gives you the freedom to go after your biggest dreams without money worries holding you back.
Okay, so I know what you might be thinking. That sounds great and all, but how does skipping a coffee today actually help me buy a car in 2 years? And you know what? That is a totally fair question. So let's really connect those dots and make it crystal clear.
Just look at how this path unfolds. That simple, maybe even tiny savings habit you start right now, that's what makes buying your first car possible in a couple of years. And that same discipline you built, that's what helps you get through college with way less debt. And that freedom, in turn, is what paves the road for true financial independence down the line. You see? Every single step builds on the one before it.
And I really want to drive this point home. This is about so much more than money. Your financial habits, they literally shape your future. They are the things that open and close doors to different career paths, to different educational opportunities, and ultimately, they define how much real freedom you have in your life. Okay, so we've covered the what, the why, and the how. We've talked about the rules of the game and the mindset you need to win it. Let's boil it all down to the one big idea I really want you to walk away with today.
It's this. You need to flip the way you think about financial planning. It is not a restriction. It is not a list of all the things you can't do or can't have. It's your personal blueprint. It's the design plan you create for building the exact life you want. It's the tool you use to make it all happen.
So, I'll leave you with this one question. It doesn't have to be some huge life-altering thing. It can be one small choice. But what is the one choice you are going to make today
to start designing the future you really want. The steering wheel is in your hands. The only question is, where are you going to go?